What up, fish people? Kenny E. and the awesome Chattanooga Ed and Mr. Skipper himself right there. We're calling him Lord Skipper from now until Halloween, though.
Or dark.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you had it. So hello to all.
Very nice.
All the cool kids are here already. There's Mr. Lord. All right. So we had Fish on Tankets and Fish Dreams and Lady Roche and a few others stop in before we even opened up tonight. Now, Regina Phalange, welcome. Then there's Dr. Anthony. The Zen Ginger's in the house. Melvin, how are you, sir? Aquarium Domain, like I said, that is all Ed, man. Ed is the thumbnail master. Miss Dee Dee, how you doing? Now, did you all see her costume as the witch?
No. Pop it up. Do you know how?
No, shit, no, Ed.
How do we, where was it? Was it on an Instagram or a Facebook? Or
I think it was her Facebook. She did it on the morning show.
Oh, man. Maybe she's just sending it out privately.
I bet you she's, if I remember right.
It's on her channel.
Oh, whoops, I just got a text from Whip.
Whip's World.
Party time.
Excellent.
Can you guys see Nico right here?
Oh, yeah, he pops his up and smiles at us once in a while.
Let's see if he.
Nobody would expect anything less from you, Ed. Hey, Carol Cox. Jason with Depths Unknown. What's going on? Lonnie, a.k.a. Looney Tunes. Miss Annette with Mystery Snail Guardians. TJ Autocross in the house. Brian, now if y'all see, Mr. Peplin was actually live on a stream today.
Oh, man. I missed everything today. I was I did shopping. And shopping just drains my batteries.
That was good to see him up there, man.
Oh, they do that pygmy auction.
Yep, they did their pygmy auction. Miss Steph, how are you, girl? Hope you're doing well. All right. Mr. Rocker himself, Mr. Stephen P. Chris, the Mad Aquarist, entertained the shit out of me, he says. We're talking American football / fish, so you know it's going to be entertaining, Chris.
Oh, gosh. You just jinxed us, dude. Hey, do you see my Chiefs just got a new player?
Yeah.
That Tony guy, he's either going to be super good or super terrible. I don't think there's anything in between.
What's going on, Tampa Tom? I don't know, man, about that one.
He was super cheap because we had 12 picks. I mean, that's too many picks to have. So getting a first-round draft pick possible, and he's like crazy fast. And he's better than McCole Harmon.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like McCole Harmon.
Only Oscars, how are you? Yeah, I think I couldn't believe that Indy benched Ryan, too. That was kind of a shocker for all they gave up to get him and stuff, you know?
You know, those guys, they just don't know how to pick a quarterback.
Did you hear why they benched him though?
Because he sucks, or he's old, or he's busted.
He had a shoulder injury, but they said that they benched him, but it wasn't because of the shoulder injury.
So they wanted to make sure they weren't being nice about why they were benching him.
In the NFL, that's the proper way to tell somebody, at the end of the year, I don't think I'd be keeping that rental you were thinking of buying. Just go ahead and plan moving to your next city.
Honestly, though, I have to watch all those stupid Atlanta games because of where I live.
You know, they're probably the taker, Ed.
Well, but I meant last year, though. He was terrible last year in Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I think we're finally starting to see Brady is finally starting to look like his age now. Plus, he's been through a mental breakdown. You know what I mean? I don't even know how the guy could concentrate to play one game. I mean, his wife's basically divorcing him over playing football now. And then he comes back for a 3 and 5 season. He's off. I mean, come on. Was that worth losing your wife for? I mean, come on.
I know.
I don't know.
Well,
he may have to play just to be able to pay the alimony.
Well, actually, I think you're wrong. I think
he's going to get alimony. She's worth twice as much as him.
Yeah, but I think they were both probably smart enough to sign prenups. I'm sure.
Probably.
So the only money that is going to be at stake here is whatever they've made as a couple now.
Well, and from what I no.
Watch your soda, Ed.
Oh my gosh, my computer.
The cat's evil.
Can you guys hear what it's saying?
Yeah.
Nico says, I'm the one getting the views, Dad, so this is my stream now, boy.
You guys can hear this lady?
No, I don't. We don't hear her.
It's. Wait. It was saying everything that people were saying on the sidelines. It said that I was in the studio and I was leaving the studio and all this other. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wish you guys could have heard it. It was pretty funny.
So, I don't know if you guys knew, and I don't know if I hope Chris has already got it scheduled, but tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central, or excuse me, did I get that right? No, I didn't. It's 2 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Pacific. Chris Biggs is dropping his video of the Daniken house. So that's going to be cool.
Oh, okay. That'll be a good one. He did take
He's quite the photographer, so I'm kind of anxious to see what it looks like from his perspective. That's the one thing I've enjoyed is I've had all these different YouTubers in here that have shot my fish house, and then every one of them's like, it don't even look like the same place. They each got a different way of pulling you in, you know? So I'm anxious to see what
I
he
was
does.
just lazy.
I didn't take any. Christ, I ran the Fishtoberfest. I got no footage.
Well, the only thing I did was your fish rooms, but I did it the lazy way. I wasn't doing Chris Biggs because I saw what he was doing. He was getting in there with that camera. He's like a professional. He got down on the floor, and I'm like,
yeah, I can't wait to see what he came up with.
I was scared to do that because I might not have been able to get back up.
I literally, nowadays, I got to be careful which takes I shoot. I really do, because if I get down low like that, it is hard for me right now with one arm trying to get back up.
Well, your Fahaka puffer tank.
Yeah, he's going to be up here by probably in the next month. I just got to get through this last little hiccup. I came home today and my Ultimate Angel pear tank, I could see something wasn't right. She was at the top when I walked through the door. So I ran over, test the temperature, 95 degrees in there. So she passed on me. I pulled the heaters. I'm trying to figure out which one's bad. And I did a 50% water change, and I think I got him down to about 86 right now, which is still not primo, but at least it's not deadly. So that makes me sick. But I've got I think 5 other females. So I think what I'll do is let him chill out, make sure he's healthy and no side effects, and maybe I'll put another female in, or I'm gonna take those Viejas that I have and get them in there because they've both been showing off at the glass to each other, and then she's going around kicking up everything in her tank, and he's going over and trying to beat up everything in it. So they just want to. So I might save some fish if I do that. Other than that, what have you been up to, Ed?
Well, that woman that was in my ear just now talking, she was reading everything that had my name in it that people said. And Tampa Tom was just talking about, because yesterday he was like setting up his boat to go fishing. And man, he caught a whole bunch of stuff today. He caught 4 big red groupers.
Oh, wow. Mangrove snappers.
Yep. 2 big blackfin tunas. And a tigerfish and 1 kingfish. I don't know what a kingfish is.
Those are good eating too. Great big. I think a kingfish is it like the largest mackerel family?
I can't remember.
I think it is. It's one of the largest mackerels.
1 groupers. Everything sounds like, man.
Those mangrove snappers are good, dude. tasty fish.
The
Blackfin
advantage
tuna
of
is
living
good,
in
too.
Tampa.
You know, we really made a mistake, Ed.
We didn't live in
We-
Tampa.
We were already in Florida. We should have gave Tampa Tom a call, said take us fishing. We could have went up the coast from Father Fish, went and saw Tampa Tom, did some fishing, then headed back to. I would have been a day behind, and I probably still would have been all right.
That would have been, and then that probably would have made it like the coolest of all trips of all time.
We should have done that. I don't know what we were thinking, man.
I mean, the few times I've gone deep sea fishing was off of, the Yucatan. So, like, where I went towards Cuba and stuff, and it was just the best fishing or most fun fishing I ever had. Not the best, but the funnest.
My deep sea fishing experience is up in Massachusetts. We did the
You're
bluefin
not-
tuna.
Hey, Tampa Tom, you're not jacking the show. We always like talking to. Like I said, the Friday night stream, we get into a little bit of everything. Mostly it's football and fish, but technically you're talking fish, so I
Yeah,
consider that fish. I'm a fisherman too, believe me.
and I'll talk any type of food.
I mean, the Norwegian will take over. I mean, if it's something that I keep as a pet, probably not going to eat it. But I mean, all other species, I mean, I'm just got way too much Norwegian blood not to have flavor for them, you know.
Yeah.
Plus,
I tell you-
lutefisk, I mean, if I couldn't get my lutefisk once in a while, I'd lose my mind. I love my lutefisk and lessa smothered in butter. Oh man,
That's the worst thing about being Czech is the seafood they eat. The number one thing is carp.
What?
Yeah, well, they live like in the mountains in the middle of Europe, so there's like
Yeah.
no oceans really. So
believe
you
it or not, if you got somebody that knows how to prepare them correctly, that knows how to get that mud vein out of there clean, and then they soak them a certain way, and then they fry them or whatever they want. I'm telling you, it's good. I've had it. If they prepare it right, it's good stuff, Ed.
Well, I'll take your word for it. My dad's always loved that pickle herring too.
Oh, I love that too. I can't get enough of it.
I've tried to pickle herring. It's not bad, but the carp, I just can't get past the thought of it because we got a bunch here in the Lake Raystown, and they just eat all kinds of junk.
What they taste like junk, I think. I've had carp a few times in life, and I've never had it prepared good, I guess. And I've given up. I mean, I don't.
Well, like I said, it's got to be. They have to know how to prepare it correctly. I mean, if you don't and you hit that mud vein, the entire meat is dead. It's done.
See, the Czechs have 3 dinners of Christmas, so it's like 3 nights that the family all gets together, and it's carp, duck, and ham. We just do duck and ham. We don't do the carp night. That's the night we have soup or something.
Yeah.
But it's how it goes. We're not.
Chris Robertson says smoked carp is good, then eat it cold the next day. I mean, if you had a good smoke flavor for it, I could see that.
Yeah, when my mom and dad lived up in Alaska, they used to get that smoked salmon all the time. So now whenever they see smoked salmon, they get it. And I mean, I grew up on it, not getting it all the time, but whenever it was around, we'd get it.
I've had smoked salmon. It's really good.
Let's see what's she saying.
She won the auction tonight. I knew that.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
So she was telling Pep thanks for that. And then Lady Roche, I know they are precious, and I'm debating about some now for myself.
Darn, I need to go and watch that. I
That
missed
was
all the good stuff.
That was at 6 p.m. Our time's at 3 p.m. yours, I believe.
No, I think it was more like 5 o'clock. Man, I'm gonna have to get her out. She is just pummeling my Oscars. 2 Oscars up in the corner up there. See how that fish has got them pinned?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get something figured out before the night's up because they are. She's just munching those 2 to death. I gotta go and correct her real quick. Yo, get your ass over on that side of the table.
I see him pointing at that fish and pointing over to the other corner.
I wonder now, okay, the rule of 6. If you have 6 fish to disperse aggression, do you find that's a real rule or not?
Once one shows weakness, I don't care how many fish you got in the tank, they're all going to pick on that fish. That's why it's really bothering me, because if she makes the whole tank realize, hey, these Oscars are nothing, and every fish in the tank will start picking on them, and they'll have to go through their whole order.
Okay. I'm sorry,
ahead.
keep going.
No, go ahead.
Well, okay, so I've got my threadfin Acara male that's separated from everybody else. Because it used to be just him and his girlfriend, and then he started to eat or beat up on her because she was eating the eggs. So if I put him back in that tank, it's been about 6 months. Is he going to go back to trying to woo the girls? Is he going to go to war with the Red Devil? You know, I mean, he's a beautiful fish. I don't want the Red Devil to tear up his real pretty finnage.
If he goes in, oh man, Red Devil and that guy I would have put together anyway.
Yeah, I know. And then I've got I have a big Severin in there too, and he's like, he bosses the Red Devil around for the most part. It's really weird because everybody in that tank is really chill, and the Red Devil tried to be a tough guy, and then he messed with the Severin, and I was figuring that would be the last fish, but he's the one who puts him in place, and so he just digs all the time. So everybody's real chill now in this tank.
I might have to put my camera on the other side here so I can smack that dude every time he goes up there to whack her. I think that's what I'm going to do so I can quit stressing about it. There we go. Now, when I see her acting up over here, I will get on her butt. There we go.
So you're going to move her out of that tank today?
Either today or I'm going to have to do it this weekend at some point. Either that or I'll take those 2 Oscars and put them in a tank so they can chill out together for a while.
I wish I lived close enough to you. I could just carry my fish over to your house in a 5-gallon bucket, and then I could get rainbows. Why did I get cichlids in my 200-gallon tank?
See, there she goes again. Yeah, you better quit. Get.
That's crazy.
Boy, you're the boss.
She don't like it when I get in because the next stage will be me going in with my hand and whacking her with my hand. They learn when you do that to them. They wake up. They know that you're not happy. They know you're the guy that's going to feed them. So problem is that would tase everybody, Chris Robertson.
Yeah.
Last night I had a fun episode of Monster Fish. I tried to do a water show, or a Halloween show. It was pretty fun, Kenny. Would you rather swim in a pool of electric eels or bull sharks?
Whew, that's a tough one, man.
I know.
Yeah, that one is tough. But I'm going to go with electric eel on that one.
Yeah, at least they'll kill you instantly, and you don't have to worry about, getting an arm ripped off one minute, and then the other one comes and takes your leg. I mean, it'd be probably a little more painful death from the sharks.
Yeah, that's what Taylor said. She said, I think I'd rather be shocked than torn apart. And when I reread the comments, and I was like, well, that was probably the most words of wisdom. But then the Sharks won that one. And then it went to that, what was it called? A Kakabruro? The toothpick? The Kakabruro? The toothpick fish?
No, the Candiduro.
Candiduro?
Candiduro. Yeah.
That's that little fish that goes up your wiener. Do you know what I'm talking about, Kenny?
Kangaroo, yeah.
What would you rather be, in a pool of those or a pool of bull sharks? I said
I could pinch that off and they might save it. I would rather have to deal with that than slowly being taken apart by a tank full of bull sharks.
I was the only one that said that too. Everybody else said they'd rather be with bull sharks. So that ended up being the monster fish.
I mean, those things, that's not going to kill you. It's just going to stick and drink your urine until you take them out of there, you know?
Well, it
At
drinks
least-
your blood.
No, they drink urine.
No, they swim up the urine to get, but then they attach to the side and suck your blood.
Oh, okay.
The reason why they go up there is if say you pee in the water, they're attracted by the iron in your urine.
Yeah, well, but they'll go up your nose or ear. They'll go anywhere where there's soft
Oh.
tissue to suck blood. But it's just the last time they found one in a guy's ureter or whatever was in 1997. That was a long
And
time.
I'm sorry,
ago.
you got to repeat. What was that word you just said again?
Ureter.
I thought I was waiting for you to say urinal. I was waiting for him to say urinal, Ed or Kenny.
But yeah, that one is the monsterest fish in the world. Crazy. Freshwater.
Well, and then you had Nico Zilla.
Yeah. I think Nico would have won. Nico spilled my whole thing of pop all over the place. And I was talking the whole time, so I never drank any of it. So it was completely full. Afterwards, I had to get a wet rag and wipe this thing down. I was sticky. But Nico kept trying to sit on my notes.
Actually, Didi has a good point. They don't tell anymore because of HIPAA laws.
Oh, how many things are up your ureter?
Yeah, and then there were. I remember a guy. I remember that, Chris. I watched that episode about.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
On River Monsters, there was one of the tribal people they were talking to was saying that had happened to him.
Oh. Yuck.
So they probably just don't hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not knowing too many dudes are going to be like, hey, man, I was down at the river yesterday. You know what happened? I'm not telling that story. Yeah, I had to go have a fish surgically removed from my ureter or whatever that is that Ed called it.
Uriner.
Uriner, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that either. But I'd still rather get bit by one of them than a bull shark.
But at least now, everybody can talk about that certain thing as a ureter, and we all know what it is now.
It's gonna stick.
Well, I mean, it's just going to suck a little hole and blood out.
Yeah,
Versus-
YouTube friendly.
Versus the bull shark that's just going to bite it off and chew it up and swallow.
True.
Again, I'd rather deal with that than slowly have each, one's going to come up, take a big chunk out of your thigh. Other's going to come maybe eat half of your abdomen. You're not dead till they take your head off, man, Or maybe they get lucky and yank your heart out, but you're still feeling it. No thanks.
But it was still a pretty interesting, fun one. And the fish we took off the monster list was what?
It was the snakehead and the
lamprey.
lamprey.
Yeah, lamprey.
And we took the snakehead off.
Okay. But I think we should go to war against the snakehead. I think, if you could get, 50,000 guys with machetes and just go into the Florida and just start whacking away on all the snakeheads, it'd be a better thing tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about all the babies that are in the creek.
Yeah, but it would be such a fun thing. People would be doing it every other week.
I think some people get freaked out when that thing comes up and starts walking on land.
That'd be easier to kill, though.
And when they've got a batch of fry, I mean, those things are vicious. They don't care how big you are. They come at you.
Yep. And they had some pretty nasty teeth, too.
They got gnarly. I kept them in Hawaii.
Did you ever get any of those real beautiful ones, though? I mean, there are some amazing.
I wish I did. the one, but the coolest one I had were the ones that were bright red with the beige stripes going down the side.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never even seen those in life.
They were cool, but they were jerky in a fish tank. I mean, there was you didn't want to keep them with much.
I believe it. Wow. Well, hey, Skipper, how are you doing on your fantasy football team?
Well, sucking.
Did you get your wide receiver or your running back figured out?
No, it didn't go through.
Oh no. Did somebody else go after the running back?
No,
Holy
because
no.
I was dumb enough to try to trade a guy that already played.
Well, but the trade still might go through just after the other guy played.
That's true. I could probably. Let me look, see here.
Yeah, last night I'm looking. That darn likely already got picked up already too.
Who's that?
He's the second string tight end for Baltimore. He's the kid that lit it up yesterday. I mean, lit it up.
Oh, I was wondering if Anderson got hurt.
Andrews, yeah, he did.
Andrews? Oh, forever?
No, they say it's a shoulder strain, and he's still got some knee issue. So, but that kid, I think he's going to get some playing time now, dude. I mean, he lit it up. I think he did like 80 or 90 yards of TD. And
Okay, Chase Edwards is available. I cut him. I should have traded him to you. Right now, he's been doing nothing, but the guy that's starting gets hurt all the time. So he might be worth picking up just in case he gets hurt. Wow. That's all you got. Chase Edwards is projected to get 7 points this week. He's owned in 55% of leagues. So
You mean Edmonds?
Oh, Edmonds. I'm sorry. Yep. I just saw the Ed and the D at the end. But yeah, there are other letters in the middle. I just get excited when I see Edwards.
well, I'm going to tell you right now, Tampa Tom, if me and Ed are in the same body of water with machetes, you know what's going to happen, man.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, they would have to do some type of testing of the human before they get to hold a machete. You could be the guy who delivers water to people when they get thirsty. Because you probably wouldn't do much damage there, Kenny.
So Peplin says because Andrews was hurt, it was the only reason likely got. I'm telling you, man, that kid is a stud. And if they don't play him, somebody's going to ask to trade for him.
Well, they're playing Miami tomorrow or Detroit tomorrow, so they'll be playing him.
Should now that Peplin is like a veteran of live streams, does he want to come up and we'll talk about his football team being 4-3?
Yeah, Pep, you want to come up and talk some football with this, man?
Let's see. He's got Josh Allen. How's he feel about having the number 2 quarterback in the league?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. He also has Christian McCaffrey. Holy cow. How'd he pull that off? And he has Debo. Wow, he's got a heck of a team. No wonder he's 4-3.
Who? Pep?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a pretty good team this year.
Yeah, he does. Crazy. He's got over 100 more points than me. Oh, this is a bad sign. Okay, I got a better record than him, but nobody scores points when they play me. They've only scored 778 points against me, and the average is like 900.
Oh, dude, my team's sucking. The worst I've ever. I didn't even score 100 on one team last week.
And like Bad Bo's money, he's sitting here. He's scored He's tying the league with the most points scored, 1,043 points. But
Wow.
he's given up 1,046. He's like Detroit.
What's up, Funk?
Poor guy. Well, today I didn't have the boxes, so I got 10 boxes, and I'm going to be sending the fish out hopefully tomorrow. I picked up boxes at the post office. So everybody who's won a fish, I'll be sending them out to you guys. It was pretty cool. I gave out a whole bunch of them at the Clash. I think there was like 5 winners at the Clash that I was able to give out. Did you see the last night's winners? I gave cherry shrimp that were dressed up like ghost shrimp.
Yeah.
Who won that?
I forget.
Strawberry
Goldfish.
goldfish and X-Do. I have 2 of them.
I forget who the first one was.
X-Do.
Danny would love that thing, man. The ghost dressed up as a ghost shrimp.
Well, he made antennas for him, but he didn't want to ship them like that.
Yeah, they have these. I originally made these. Whoops, I just dropped something. They had these really long antennas that were supposed to come off the fronts like this, because they're shrimp. But if I mail that, they're gonna break right off in the shipping.
Yeah, you're probably right. Are you just gonna send them to him and tell them what? Just glue them in later?
I wasn't even gonna send it to them, so they just. I mean, I guess I could ask them. I could.
Oink Master, what's going on, Oinky?
Poinky.
She
Oinky.
says, "My sweet laughing dove, Henry, and I are here watching you tonight while ordering car parts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oinky be thrilled." So sounds like her husband's ordering parts while she's on YouTube.
I think that's actually her dove. I think it's like her bird.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oinky, is that your husband or is that your dove? I think it's your dove. I don't think she's married.
Oh, okay.
She's been talking to Nico a lot lately. She's been getting world advice from Nico. And if you guys also would like to ask Nico any advice, catch one of his shorts and ask him anything. As long as it's cat related, not dog related. He might snub you. Right now, he's asleep.
She has a dove love. Okay. Now I understand.
It would have been cool if it was their pig.
Mine sits right there, Edge, and watches me. Huh, Shiva? Shiva,
Oh, your dog.
I'm going to get your toy.
I'm looking for a dove. I'm like, here's a dove?
I always do this. It makes my wife laugh. Shiva, stay. Good girl. Shiva, stay. Good girl. But she's a lot different when people are coming over, isn't she, Skip?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. We got a rarity here, boys. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
He comes in rolling with this Jets hat on, too. Look at this guy.
Wow.
Surprised he doesn't have Roxanne in a cheerleader outfit going, J.
How do you know I don't?
Now, Pep, what's going on with
Good Lord.
Pep, what do you got going on at running back right now for the Jets?
Brian Robinson, or not Robinson, James Robinson, right?
Yeah, you got it from
Yeah. From
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I
So you
can't
guys
believe
are-
they gave him up because if Jacksonville's not out of it yet, I can't believe they gave the guy up, really.
Yeah, and he's not old. What are you guys going to – I mean, you guys – you're going to go with what Priest Bryce, is that his name? Or
Bryce
Priest?
Hall, but he's out for the season.
Yeah, but I mean, next year, are you guys just going to keep 2 awesome running backs?
Well, it works for
Yeah.
all. There's a lot of teams that do.
You
well.
gotta.
Yeah.
If you lose one, you
Or
know,
you just have a bunch of stinky ones like my Chiefs.
yeah.
Well, apparently they would have listened to offers. You guys didn't offer, so the Jets got
Yep.
them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Chiefs Nation would be like so mad if we wasted all of our cap on a running back. We need a defensive line or a defensive end so bad. And all
That
we
was
have
funny,
is
though.
$4 million.
They're going to start Pacheco, and then they ended up playing Hilaire anyway. That was funny.
Yeah.
Just because I
I
was
know.
playing you. That was.
Yeah, and I put him in.
I know.
But let's see what my other options would have been. My other options may have been pretty bad anyway.
14-man league's tough.
Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, we're gonna go back next year. We're talking about doing 3 leagues of either 10 or 12.
Oh, I actually beat Pep this week.
Yeah, you kicked my butt. Well, I don't know about that. You didn't do so hot yourself, but you won.
Yep. I've been just squeaking them all out. This is pathetic. Okay, so first things first is, oh, well, you got lucky because I have Shankwan and Mixon, but Mixon I think was on the bye week.
Yeah, I had Allen on a bye.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put him back in too right now.
Oh, you have Allen on one of your teams?
Or no, he has him.
Yeah,
No,
I got Allen.
I
And I'm
had
playing you this week.
But I got Justin Herbert on.
Hey, I got Tom Brady.
Hey,
I have Justin Herbert on the bye this week.
he got you, what, 24, didn't he, or something like
Did
that?
all right, but last year he was putting up 40 and 50 burgers almost every game.
Yeah. Getting old.
Great. Now Michael Thomas
that's
is
feeling.
projected not to do anything again. Oh, man. I tell you what, I just can't seem to. I have so many injuries, and there's nobody to pick up in this 14-man league.
Grip.
Yeesh.
Skipper, all right?
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
He's trying to catch up.
I'm getting all cross-eyed looking at these. Listen, man, this week's just been crazy. And we was on Edge Stream last night. And I was like, oh my, it's Thursday. I didn't do crap with fantasy football. It's like, that's what I've been doing here and there when I get a chance.
That stupid Black Nasty's downstairs. I already go down there twice this week and replace the heaters. So this
That
time I put 4 of the suction cups on and try to really get it to where it will stick. I just heard it again. I'm hearing clank, clank, clank. She's broke it free again.
That's what Big J should name his team Black Nasty. Since he loves them Raiders. Oh my gosh. Talk about terrible names for fish.
I don't know who the powers are be, but I just think that was a train wreck for any team. I don't care what team in the NFL. You move a professional football team to Las Vegas. How do you think that's going to work out?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, you want them to be concentrated.
Better than
and
Oakland.
you bring them to the city of sin to concentrate. Where they have
but I mean-
amusement parks, the ladies of the nightclubs, regular clubs, gambling. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean,
Well, it gives the players something to do when they're not playing.
It's
Right.
still probably safer than Oakland.
what's going on, Scotty?
I mean, I think they were fearing for their life just to get to their stadium.
I don't know, man. Vegas that's a tough bird for professional sport, I think.
Scotty. But yep, it's going to be a fun run.
I mean, I'm
And-
grateful because now I got another place that's drivable for me to watch my Vikings once in a while.
Oh yeah, how far is Vegas for you?
I can make it there in about 14 hours.
It's right around the corner.
Hop, skip, jumping away.
Yeah.
But it's a really fun town, so he recommends everybody do it.
Oinky, look it. I got it over my head. I can go behind my back. I'm working on strengthening now. I've been taking my bowling balls and trying to see if I can get a little strength in her. I have to start with Danny's, though, because they told me they didn't want me doing 15-pounders yet, so I'm just taking an 8-pounder behind the back and letting it go down the hallway downstairs.
That's cool.
Pray it does. Now, I do have to do it very carefully because if I hit the wrong wall and it goes crashing into that big boy room, that could be ugly.
So, Pep, I did watch the auction last week, and you guys had those beautiful green Tetras, or what were they?
Kubite Rasboras.
I
Neon green Rasboras.
Wow, how do those guys breed for you? Oh, did you get them, Skipper?
Before
No, they
Or
breed
you-
good.
I've got them too.
Those
They're
things are
beautiful.
beautiful little fish.
And I got to tell you, that video does not do it justice. When you see it with your own 2 eyeballs,
Yeah.
they're way greener.
We have ours under a crappy light and you can still see them.
You get a good light, you can see the blue on them. They got blue on the top, like an iridescent.
Yeah, I've got a light I'm going
Oh.
to bring in, I think. I've got one that's made for, I think I'm going to get it in here and get this ugly thing out of here.
Well, I've got some Peplin Creek fish. I've got the Daisy rice fish. And I haven't lost a single one or anything. They all came in super healthy and they're all doing great. I just fed them like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the stream, and they're doing awesome. I have them in a giant tank. Well, not a giant tank. I've got them in a 40 breeder. That's not giant. But for,
The big tank for rice fish.
yeah, I've got another rice fish tank with my really old Daisy rice fish, and that's a 10. And they've always ate their babies. The only way I can get them to breed is to pull the sponge filter out and put it somewhere else. But I really wanted some new blood, and I got it. And I think I'm going to put those old guys with the young ones because I think it'd just be nice for them to swim together.
Yeah. We got a group coming up on the auction. What day was that? The 14th, Skipper?
November 12th is the
12th.
last auction of the year, and they're right now they're bringing up the Daisy Blue rice fish.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's super cool. Now, where would we go to be able to just buy fish directly from your website?
Get Gills.
And I should have made sure we had I'm sure you have somebody that can pop that in the chat.
Oh, yeah, my mods can get that. What
You
they'll
guys-
do is they'll just drop the Fish Fam link and it has all their accounts right there.
Well, Peplin Creek, how they do it is they bag you guys do it a lot like Dan from Get Gills. 1 fish per bag.
Yep.
With the heat seal. And that's what I want to do really bad. I just haven't bought the heat seal or the bag things. And I know how to get the heat sealers, but I don't know where to buy those bags.
Uline.
Ulight?
Uline.
Line.
It's a
Uline.
shipping supply store.
Okay, I'm going to write this down. And is it just like a U or spell it like a U? Like
I could send you a link. Later.
IOU?
ULINE.
Okay. ULINE. Oh my gosh, and then my pen. This pen filled up with pop last night and stopped working. It was terrible. I like shook it and pop was coming out of it.
Man.
Well, if you could send me a link, that'd just be amazing. That'd be awesome.
See, now you got to tell me how it ended up with Pop in it, Ed. I got to know.
Nico, seriously,
I knew it was Nico.
this whole it wasn't this cup, but I had one of these type of cups filled to the brim with cherry Pepsi. And Nico kept sitting on my notes for the show. And I was trying to move him off, and it's like his right leg just went kick and just kicked it right over.
Where's your little buddy at, Brian? probably she ain't in there with you. That dog
No,
usually,
she's laying down.
usually wherever he's at it, he's got his little cute little dog.
Man, I witnessed that, and that was funny.
Puppy.
That was like payback for trying to move the cat.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. He didn't want to move. Well, and normally I let him sit up here because he looks cute on live streams, and so he got pretty upset that I moved him. But man, Kenny was saying that he went to your farm during his big long trip before he came to my place, and it made me, man, I wish I could go up there with Kenny and go to your place because it'd be so cool.
You should go to Cataclysm next year. I'm ready. I'm an hour away from there.
We'll see.
That's
they're
the
gonna-
ACA, and they're dueling up with the catfish next year. So it's in
Yeah.
July of next year. I think
Well, right
that's the
now,
one I'm for sure hitting too.
I'm a member of the ACA now.
Then you gotta go.
I'm a member. Well, I did that because the ALA was being stupid and I couldn't get my information through them.
Oh, for the Triple Crown.
Yeah, for the Triple Crown. So I had to sign up with the ACA, but the ALA said, "Oh, we're sorry," and gave me another year for free. But they never gave me any information for anything all year long, like no monthly
Oh,
things
man.
or anything. So
Griff says he lost all of his CPDs and green swordtails. His tank crashed. Must be something in the air today, boys.
well, keep it away from me.
No kidding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Skipper and I, we were thinking about doing a road trip next year. We were thinking about driving to Dan to get
What was-
gills.
Wait a minute. Was I drinking?
Probably.
Well, hell, if you guys are going to go that far, you might as well drive the other 14 and may come to me then.
No, that's just too long. Too much longer.
Oh, whatever.
Meet us
Wusses.
halfway.
You wuss. No, man. I came all the way to you all. You can come to me.
Well,
You didn't come to me. I came to you. On your
But
expense,
Pepperwood-
but I still came over.
that would be before Dan. Peplin would be before Dan.
He would be.
Just
So-
north.
Yeah, we could just go to
And his
him.
place is definitely worth a stop, Ed. And he's going to have you more shit than when I was there. Now he's like tripled his fish room since I was there.
Man, I forgot to play that lottery. So
I
could
have
do
two.
that.
Oh crap! Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
And he's got cool ponds. And he's got this huge property with these killer sunrises and sunsets. And then if you stay late at night, man, and you look up in the sky, there's no lights out there. So you see every star and constellation in the whole sky.
And there's a Foxy here.
Oh, and there's a Foxy there, yes.
Yeah, there's
And he's pretty mean on a grill, I'll tell you right now.
Can Foxy sing her snail song?
Honey, they want you to sing your snail song.
The Beastie Boys snail song. It is my favorite of all time. Snails.
Yeah.
Snails.
But do you know what song that came from?
Well, it's Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Is it Pocket Full of Shells or what was it? Or
No,
Party
girls.
Girls. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about.
That was great.
I love that she did the ending part right too. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. I gotta watch Foxy Snails after this. I'm writing myself all sorts of notes tonight.
Are you still trying to use that pen that's full of pop?
No, I got this one right here. This is the pop one. I gotta just throw this away.
Soaking in hot water, man.
Yeah, I'll just throw it away. It's easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Kenny, my fish room's probably tripled also since you visited. I'm gonna be working on it tomorrow.
My next tour is going to be Australia.
Oh man.
I got to answer a question for Oink Master.
Oh,
There
sweet.
is going to be quite a few fish fan people there. Well, at least no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish fan people that's going to be going to that. Oinky.
To which one?
It's the aquarium swap meet and cosplay, or no, it's coach play. She has this cosplay. Coach play PA.
Cosplay might be kind of fun.
Brian.
And,
Everybody go as like a
your favorite
as a fish.
Oh, look who's here. What's up, Jeff Rose? Ain't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you, man.
You see it, bud. Yeah, there's quite a few people that's going to that.
First class fish. What's up, man?
We may have to pick up Jethro's on the way too, Skipper.
And Glitch is here. When did Glitch
Because
walk
we'll
in?
be
See how
going
it-
through
I don't
Iowa.
know. We probably have to fight his
He's
old
close.
lady for him. She might beat us up.
Who?
Jethro's is awesome. No way. A lot of times he wears Kansas City hats. Sometimes he wears St. Louis hats, and that's cool too. That's just me. As long as it's not a St. Louis Rams hat. I don't like them too much. That was the whole reason why I started dyeing my beard red, was because of the Rams fans in St. Louis. It was like I was never gonna turn over. Man, look at how pink it is right now.
It's October. You're good.
That tells me he should have came to Fishtoberfest. He would have fit it right in with these Portland people, man.
Right?
Maybe next year. That'd be pretty fun. Do you guys have any other big events in Portland?
I'm going down. I'm taking Shanna with 503 with me. I'm going down to do a swap that's in Albany, Oregon.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That reminds me. She told me to check because she said, I think you got your dates crossed.
She was thinking it was the 5th.
That is the 5th, which is next weekend.
You said you're going the 12th. It's what you told me.
No, I'm going this next weekend.
So
I thought you said I had to have them in by the 4th, so I thought the auction was this weekend.
the videos. I want the videos by the 4th.
Oh, so I won't be there then that weekend. Then we'll talk after the stream.
Am I supposed to make a video of some sort?
No, because you don't sell fish.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Which I think is sad because the dude's got some killer guppies, man.
I think
Well,
it's
thank
rocket
you.
dog doo-doo because I got some of them and they're beautiful. You should be selling.
Danny,
Stinking fish hoarder, you.
I mean, well, Danny's just like him. I mean, it took me how long? I've had guppies stockpiling here since I was on that Fish Fam tour, and she just now let me start selling some this year, and she's still resentful for it. She comes down and gives me a dirty look every time she sees a box full of her fish leaving.
What
Yeah,
companies
and then
and some
30
do you
days-
like?
The ones, my favorite that you have right now are those yellow ones you were showing off the
Yellow
other night.
Germans.
The ones that look like Moscow's, but only the bright yellow. I think those things are cool, man.
I'm telling you, after getting them, that I'm really loving that sword guppy I got off of you at the Clash.
Oh gosh, and I got to get you some girls.
And then what was that other one you sent? I can never remember it.
I see what I did was I gave him like all the ones I entered in the show. So I did.
Now they're growing on me.
Gosh, what the
Guppies will do that to you.
Japanese blue, the sword tail,
Nebula Steel.
nebulous.
Oh, those steel ones are the ones that Jason had.
They're very nice too.
Which
Did you
Jason?
You got them too, didn't you, Brian?
No,
Jason. Those ones. Remember, there was something steel in the guppy's name. I forget. He got them out of the Czech Republic. Something blah blah steel. Somebody in chat, did anybody jump on any of those? They were steel something. I can't remember what they were.
Steelheads.
metalhead steel or something.
There was some kind of super rare steel. He got like $75 a pair for them. I can't remember what they are now.
That's about what I paid for my original set. I got mine from an IFGA guy that lives up in Minnesota area.
Oh,
But something steel. I can't remember what they are now.
Nebula.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, that's what I got. They're like purple, red, green, and gold, kind of, and black. They look like they should have been called Mardi Gras fish or some, Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
steel
There's-
Mardi Gras or something.
There's so many colors in them fish, it ain't even funny.
but there's no blue or it's all Mardi Gras colors. It's really weird.
First class on Friday nights, it's generally what you see here. It's me, Skip, Ed. We talk football and fish. Danny is Sunday stream with me.
Yeah, we're 3 guys don't make up for one Danny.
Hey, man, I'm happy that I finally got this guy to come up on stream with me again. I was on the Fish Fam tour the last time I streamed with this one.
Well, we got Peplin. What was your first fish? What got you into keeping fish?
Oh man, my first fish was probably a blue platy from Woolworths.
Yeah.
Probably 1981.
That's awesome.
Oh boy, you're making me feel young.
And I had goldfish before that and everything, but that was my first actual tank.
Now, did
My
you seriously say 81?
Yeah, I was 7,
81.
81.
I wasn't even born yet.
Oh,
my
I've been keeping fish since
Seriously.
the 70s.
yeah, my first molly.
yeah,
I think
Kenny's
I
super
got-
old. He's
My first molly, I think I got it in.
I'm the oldest one out
76
here, that's for
or
sure. I'm the
77.
grandpa of the group. I mean, I think it goes me, then Ed's like in his 40s, and Brian, you're late 30s
I'm
I
getting
wish.
close to 50.
late
or,
30s.
or early 40s. I can't remember. Then Skip, you're like low 30s or early 30s too, right?
Leave it at
I'm
that.
I'm the youngest. I'm 40.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost 50. I'm a year and a half away.
I'm older than you, Skipper, Nicole said.
Yes, she is. Well, I take my hat off. I look 50.
Poor guy. Well,
Thank you, Tampa Tom. Nebula Steel Guppies.
Nebula.
Nebula, whatever, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
I could scoop up some real quick for you guys if you want me to.
That goes to show how many stinking guppies he has. He can just put a scoop in there and here.
He probably don't even got to get out of his chair.
I know they're in another room, but they're in a tub. I keep them in a 20 long and a
Show them
110
those yellow
pound
ones,
tub.
Ed.
Okay, let me see how many specimen containers I can find quick.
All right. Yeah,
Are
these
those
yellow
the
ones-
Bob Guppy swords you were talking about?
I think they were. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, the ones I'm really stoked with. We've got, I think we're up to about 70 fry now, is our Schubels, man.
That's the one I want from you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I want these. This is our first group of fry, so I want to see what they look like and want to make sure that they're breeding,
It's that one
true.
right there, Brian.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, he's coming up for a photo shoot.
Well, that's a pretty one there.
And then
Oh, those ain't Peters.
that's the what he said.
Yeah.
That's one of them. And then the bigger one is back in there. The bigger man.
Yeah, Ed's got some gorgeous guppies.
Oh, these things ain't camera shy. You're coming up.
No,
for the
Ed's guppies are. Because I bet you Ed's in front of those every day, man, looking in them.
Hey, Melvin.
Well, that and with all them shorts that he does. Oh, that's strange.
Old Woolworths, man.
Yeah, that was a fish store back then.
Well, you still got a kind of a cool fish store now. There aren't too many fish stores that are in Ace Hardware.
Yeah. It's all right.
There's them yellers.
Look at those, Brian.
I didn't really grab any giant boys, but I got
Look at the yellows in those things, the males.
some juveniles in there.
Like that one right in the back there. Look at that guy. I mean, that
Back,
guy.
right? Well, now he's up.
Now
front.
he's up front, yeah. It's got that chrome yellow going throughout.
What's the name of them
Right.
ones?
These are German yellows.
They're nice.
Okay, I'll grab the magnolias, the nebulas.
Nebulas.
Grab the Red Devil to show us.
Yeah, that'd
Put them
be
in your
funny.
hand.
Yeah, that'd be funny to watch that that thing in that little bitty breeder box.
He start walking there and be like, well, here's the nebula hanging off his finger, and then go dip it back in because he tried to grab it.
God, it's been an hour already?
Yeah.
Holy man. Nobody goes behind us now anymore, right? Or did Big Hank come back? Let me see. Anybody schedule. Let me go with fishfam.com.
No, you could go so crazy with guppies, it ain't even funny.
Oh man.
And that's
Dude, and every time you think you've seen it all, some new stuff comes out.
Mm-hmm.
In your own tank.
Well, yeah, in your own tank, yeah. That's for sure.
When I left, did you say grab the red devil?
Yeah.
He won't even fit in here. Okay. There's one really good looking boy in here. Gosh, stupid.
He's at the
duckweed.
bottom. He's at the bottom.
I shouldn't have put so much water in. I couldn't see him. I just went right through the duckweed and saw. Just tried to guess that I'd catch some.
Yeah, that's a cool looking fish.
I mean,
Yeah,
That is good.
they're. Oh, come on, man.
there's a lot of color to them. You see them in person, then they.
I
shimmer.
like that one too, Ed. That just went up. He's on the right hand side there, down there. he
Yeah,
is.
that's one I was trying to. They
He's almost Viking colors. Look at there.
they shimmer
Yeah,
in
they've got
white.
lots of purples and reds and golds. But yeah, that once I wish that guy right here. So whoops, where'd he go?
I had the perfect guppy to put in
That
your
guy right
skull
there.
tank, Ed.
He's
I
really
gave it to
pretty.
Shanna.
That's
was
all right.
over.
He deserves it. But yeah, I really like these guys. And they're Metallica from the top. So they're a great looking fish for looking into your tub, down on. But I'm going to go throw them back.
Yeah, I noticed with them ones, whenever they swim, there's like a shimmer with that
Yeah.
the nebula or the steel part of it.
I don't know. The Schubels and Bentley's line are probably my two favorite in the house right now.
Them shoes are nice.
And I love Bentley's Blue Moscows. I mean, those things, those Hawaiian blues are gorgeous.
Oh yeah, those are nice also.
I like those Viennas.
Viennas are gorgeous too.
They're cool.
Then we've got two other lines that we'll be start releasing this next. I'll probably wait now because it's starting to get to where I don't want to ship in the Midwest now. So I'm not going to be doing much until spring now. I don't like when people call me and say my fish are an ice cube.
Yeah. You guys are about to get some snow out west, aren't you?
No. Well, up in you got to understand when the Cascades get it, I don't see it. It's up in the mountains. Up there, they'll get it.
Bentley says you called.
I tried to catch a red platy that I absolutely love, but they were too fast.
What's going on, Mr. Bentley?
Hi,
You guys
Bentley.
you heard his name because I mentioned his Hawaiian blues.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. Someday I'll probably buy some.
I already told you ain't got to buy some. We'll trade the yellows for some of your yellows, and I'll send you some of mine back to you.
That's cool.
I got somebody else I do horse trading with all the time. That's how I end up with all these cool Africans. But he ends up with some cool stuff for me occasionally too.
Oh, that's
So-
right. Peplin's more of a cichlid guy.
Do a little bit of everything.
No, I would not.
Fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't class him as just a cichlid guy. I've been in his place. He's got everything.
Well, but he shows off that real pretty blue fish on his sticker.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
That's the blue sapphire.
Now, does it
Star
is it like an
sapphire.
African? Does it stay like?
Heck no. Look how big his fish gets.
All the cool kids have them. Look at that.
Oh,
Little crooked here.
Now, are
Oh,
they
man.
jerk faces or are they nice?
Oh well, you put your finger in there.
They're
they
sick.
you know,
They're not gonna
Yeah,
rip
dude.
your hand off or nothing, but
Skip, what are you feeding them?
steroids.
His are from my same batch, aren't they? Or his a little younger?
Listen, this is you gotta understand. You got yours in what size tank?
yeah, you need to get them in a bigger tank.
Yeah, I know.
125, man.
That's a 29-gallon tank right now.
Oh, okay.
That's why they look monstrous. They're the same size as what you have. I'm going to be getting a 75 for them. They're fine in there for now.
Uh-oh. Bentley says he's been recording today. I spent most of my day in the recording booth.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I do have a 100-gallon freaking tub I could put them in if I wanted to.
See, that's what we should do is get our best YouTubers
They
that
need
are
to-
the most boisterous guys, and we'll make a church and we'll do a TV evangelism across the United States. We'd be great.
I thought you were going to go some
Look
other.
at Brian. Brian's like,
Oh my God.
Well, you had me until you said that. I'm like, oh, you're getting in some trouble.
Look
I've
at
been
his
watching.
awesome
The reason
shirt.
I'm into it is I've been watching this stupid. I don't remember who turned me on to it, but I've been watching. Was that you, Brian, that turned me on to the Righteous Gemstones?
The what?
Righteous Gemstones. It's a series on HBO.
No,
Oh
it
my
wasn't
God! I mean, I just finished the series. One of the funniest series I think I've ever watched. But it's about a bunch of these TV evangelist people, man.
There's my buddy Sean.
What's
I
up,
only watch
Sharon?
YouTube and football.
I love that shirt you're wearing.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
My buddy got me that.
Oh, it must be Ed's night, man.
Oh, yeah. Holy cow. I'm being repped all over the joint.
Roxanne
Skipper.
had one on too.
That's awesome.
I want a Chattanooga Ed shirt though. You got to tell me where to get one.
You know,
Fishroom Fever.
I don't. Mine was on his, and I don't know if he still has his Teespring up anymore.
I'm about ready to take mine down. They took all my merch off except for my hoodie because they said my logo isn't something blah blah blah, but yet it's the same logo they're putting on the hoodie. So I don't understand their logic. So
Well, I'm on the verge of starting my own store, and I just have to buy the equipment to be able to make my own shirts.
Do it.
Yeah.
If anybody should do it, it should be you.
Oh, well, thank you. It'd be fun, to give me something to do. I got all the time in the world.
yeah, we got the what's his name's doing it right now too. Texas Fish Room has a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I've been talking to him. He's very helpful and nice guy. He came out here and went to the aquarium with me.
He's-
Right.
Hey, Sean, are we going to play games next week after the fish meeting? But yeah, eventually. Oh, look, Liquid Zoo just posted a Fish Room Fever one merch, and he made me a Chattanooga Ed shirt with Fish Fam links on the back, and it's actually my favorite my favorite Chattanooga Ed shirt because it's a really big logo of. I wonder where he did that. He ought to sell those or have me sell them or something.
Your T-shirt I don't see on there, but your coffee mug still is.
He must have the same issue I had then.
Yeah.
They're
I
telling
thought-
your logo has to be high resolution and blah 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 blah. I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna go back and remake the logo because guess what?
Wait,
My two mascots are no longer with us. So how am I supposed to make that shot perfect like that again that I got that logo off? I can't do it, man.
Odd nuts.
I'm not
Sean
changing
says,
it.
oh, you know what? Next week I won't be able to make it. My niece is getting married that weekend. I just
Al wants
realized
to know
that.
where he can get a Fish Mafia shirt.
I'm going to be setting up a Fish Mafia store. I'm going to probably do it on Get Gills for now and then make my own later. Just to have a quick one for people to be able to buy hats and t-shirts from because I've got the hats and t-shirts available, but I'm going to add a few more
I
things.
need a hat.
I've got I think like 16 hats left.
Yeah, I need a hat too.
These are my hats.
Yeah, I need that.
It's pretty cool.
Where do I get it?
I'll have to mail you one.
You're gonna put them on Get Gills? I'll buy it.
That's cool. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do it, but I'll do it.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, but you're like a professional.
I
got
don't.
me a triple
Roxanne
crown
does all
here.
that stuff.
He just does the labor.
Yeah, I do labor.
I'd rather just do labor.
Just a runt.
I don't like typing.
Me neither.
Oh, look. XDo needs a t-shirt and a hat. And I'm sending XDo. This will be in the mail tomorrow because I got a box for it.
Well, what you could do,
Nice.
Just the concept of that, Ed's got me chuckling again. I mean, a cherry shrimp dressed as a ghost shrimp for Halloween is amazing, actually.
I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know how I'll top it for next year, but I'll try.
put a pumpkin face on it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do a knife fish and have a fish holding a knife or something that looks like Freddy or something. I don't know.
Jason.
Oh, yeah, Freddy has the claws. We'll see.
Bentley says,
Rich,
at the moment,
I got a
not
year.
much, but I know some guys.
Rex Burkhead?
Rex Burkhead, the running back? Is that who you're trying to get him to pick
That's
up?
who Skipper just added.
Oh, okay.
That's like the fourth stringer, man.
I don't care. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Right.
what I'm telling you. This 14 is a mother when you have an issue mid-season. But you tell me in the real NFL, you lose your star running back, you're not going to go get a starting running back from somebody. I mean, it's reality. This is what.
Well, if
real
you pay
teams-
for it,
Well, yeah. Money talks.
yeah, it is hard. Super, super duper hard. I admit.
And even teams that are at the bottom of the thing by the end of the year with injuries and whatnot, we all could end up back at the top before it's over. If somebody has an injury or it don't take much in the NFL, man. Next thing you know, half your team's on the IR and you're screwed. So
Let's see. Who has I want to see. I've got a 4-game winning streak right now.
I think I'm on a 3-game slider on one league and 1-game slider in the other.
The West Coast League, I'm 3-1, and the other one I don't even talk about.
It's not easy. Well, the other league, let's see. I just want
Actually, I won a game in the other one.
What I started doing, I started noticing my receiver second. I just started snatching giant receivers because I figured one of them is going to turn out to be okay. They're throwing the ball good now. So I got Robinson and Slayton. So hoping that one of them will step up eventually.
I'm gonna
All right, guys.
to,
Well, I'm probably going to have to start thinking about ending the stream because when she gets back, she's going to need my help with the groceries. So I don't want to hear her. You're still going?
well, and guys, I'll reread whatever you guys are saying about the shirts and stuff. So, and if you really want a shirt, contact me on Facebook or Instagram.
I was just going to ask you, Ed, you got anything to say before we cut everybody loose?
I'm sorry, and I just interrupted you before you.
No,
could say
go
it.
ahead.
Peplin, it was awesome having you up here, dude. I wish
no
I was
kidding.
loaded with a whole bunch of questions.
Everybody hit a thumbs up if we want to see this guy on more streams.
Heck yeah. And it's going to kill me. There's going to be like 80 things I'm going to remember tomorrow.
Thumbs him up, man. Make sure we show him the love that he knows that he needs to be here more often. Anyway, guys, Skip, what you got, man? You just had an awesome auction. Got anything else coming up?
Just in the last auction on November 12th, which is 2 weeks away. That's pretty much it that's going on with
So
me.
if nobody's taking that spot, I'll probably go ahead and take that spot again because I thought it was going to be the same weekend I was going to be down there. So
You're still good.
then I say I'm on board. I'll send you the video tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, she's here, so I'm going to start helping her unload. As always, love your fish, guys. Want to appreciate everybody for stopping by, all the lurkers, replay crew, all the moderators, and all the super chatters and members and all that good stuff. Thanks much. I want to thank all three of you guys coming up. Pep, feels good having you up here, man. Hopefully we see more of it. As always, love your fish, and see you next time.